go, go, go.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Oh no.
After a good day's rest after tackling the first half of the Tele track, we decided to meet back up with the guys we met at Palm Creek at the start of the Tele track. These guys are a crew from Rockhampton. They were an absolute awesome bunch of people. Me and Michaela did plan on tackling the Tele track by ourselves, but as you're going to see later in this episode, it definitely pays to be travelling with a crew.
Stop and you'll be right.
Yeah, a bit sloppy.
Go down and have a look.
Let's put these on.
Drop through.
Yeah, we had a young fella on the food, beach down from home. He was pulling the car off the beach, pulled the eyelet off it, had a beach shackle on it, straight through like a trail wagon, through the back window, through the back seat, through the front seat headrest. Yeah. 23. That's why if you have a look at my back winch, man, I've got soft shackles. Yeah, beach shackles that I just make out of. Yeah. Just safer. Yeah. Nah.
100%.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Stop.
Alright, we're back at Bramwell Station now. We left here this morning at 7:30 AM. It is now 7:30 PM. We started the Tele track at 8 AM. Finished at 6 PM. It was about 100 Ks, and then it took us an hour and a half from the south end of the Tele track to get back here. Big day. Pretty tired.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Definitely worth it. It was awesome.
Looks alright.
Yeah, it's a little deeper than it looks.
Just thinking that. Was it soft on the bottom or not?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Righto, you're just about to go over it with your right. There you go, nice. That's him, keep going. Try and go this way now because I ran into that bank. Give her a bit.
All you hear with these dogs in the water.
Go!
What?
Can you reverse any bit?
There's a tree out there. That. In the car?
He's filling up quick!
Oh no. The aftermath. The water came all the way up to here. Everything's saturated. Phone survived. It was sitting in here. Laptop's dead. Drone was in a waterproof bag, thank God. But everything else is soaked.
Alright, I can hear you all yelling through the TV. How the hell did you get stuck there, and why didn't you grab the winch? We walked this about 2 or 3 times and it should have been an easy drive. Sean that we're with, he drove it first, absolute no worries at all. The only thing I can think of is as he's drove through, it's busted up all the sand, and as I've come in nice and slow, it's just sucked me into a big hole. We had the tyre pressures right down, had the winch ready to go, everything was all fine in case something went wrong. There was a tree right there in front of us. As we've gone in, it's sunk into a hole with no diff locks, etc. It's pretty much just turned into a one-wheel drive. I had one wheel spinning, it was no good. Tree right there in front of us. We've gone to grab the winch, it cut out, it didn't work. I tested it before I went in, no worries. As we've gone in, no winch. Sean had already driven up to the top of the hill, so his car was a fair way away. By the time we got that down to hook his winch on and get me out, it was all too late. I cannot thank these guys enough. If we were not there with them, I would not know what the hell would have happened or how we would have got out. They're absolute legends. They were under the water, swimming under the flow of the water, trying to get to the recovery point. Everyone did stay nice and calm. It was really good. Obviously it turned to shit, but without these guys, I cannot thank them enough. We decided to snatch through here behind Sean's 100 series as I was stuck into a drive with my electrics going crazy in the car. And as he didn't see, just before this, Camelo in the Navara has gone to go up a hill and he's smashed the bottom of his radiator, losing all of his coolant. We had to sit here for about 4 or 5 hours to wait. They welded it up and we had to wait for it all to dry. And as you're about to see here, this is a little creek just before Nolan's. It wasn't on the map, and it was actually pretty hairy. Being early in the season, it was actually quite full and long. Being very crocky, even though we didn't want to, we had to walk through it. We did find a pretty safe option to go through. Again, me being in full drive, and after what happened to Camelo's car, we snatched all 3 cars together and went through as one big train.
Alright, we're at Nolan's. 7 cars have drowned in here in the last week. So there's some people camping just up ahead. They brought their vehicle down. We're going to attach the first vehicle on. And we've got the snatch ready to go. And then we'll go from there. Georgia, come back here. Georgia. We're going to take up the whole video.
And he's heavy.
Almost full. Alright, I'll slowly coming in now. Go, 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 go. Yeah, whoa, 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 whoa. Hurry up. Should be alright.
You're right.
Thanks, mate.
Look up the guts. You're right.
Thank you.